I'm sort of going 2 steps back, 2 steps forward, or 3 forward, and then I just,
But why is that, Doreen? What's happening?
I'm just so bored with the whole COVID and all this crap going on.
Yeah, but the thing
It's
is,
just
I understand that, but I think we've got to look at the things So there was a guy, but this apparently his Greek philosopher. His name was Epictetus, I think his name was something like that. Anyway, I don't know if I pronounced it right, but he said the secret to happiness is recognizing things you can change and knowing things you can't change. We're all in this same situation at the moment. I mean, it is frustrating not being able to travel, um, but we can let that affect us, and it's easy to do so. We can make that a reason for why we're fed up, we're bored, or we can say, okay, maybe I can't do what I used to do, so I'm going to focus on getting my body right in this time, or make those changes. I don't understand, but what I'm saying to you is, when there are things that we can't change, we might as well say, okay, these are the things I can't change, but these are the things I can change. I so want you to be everything you want to be, Doreen. You all matter to me, but Doreen's, she's been like my instigator for recording and reminding me, and she's been like my PA on this little group. So I mean, it's important that for me that all of you are getting where you want to go. But to think that you're only taking 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. So what can we do then, Doreen, for you? What can I do for you that will make a difference? Apart from come over and give you a slap.
That would probably just what I need. But yeah, I don't know, it's just like, oh.
Come on, let's get today, with the topic today is finding a hero within ourselves. To get past that, because we all beat ourselves up. For years I consider myself to be a coward, because things like physical violence now frighten me. I've had plenty of physical, I've been put in situations where I had to fight, but because I get, in that initial feeling, they say I'm going to say it, your ass goes. And I hate the fact that I'm kind of scared. Once I'm past that, I've never lost a fight purely because I'm annoyed that someone's made me fight, and then I have no compunction about what I do. But when I look at my life, it's not a life of a coward. It's not been. When we think about ourselves, we think about the moments we've been frightened and the things we've been scared of. But that's not really. If we look at the times when we've had to dig deep and get out the stuff. So that's what I'm really looking at tonight. Just think, okay, instead of going, well, I'm not any good at this, or I still feel fear in achieving what I want to achieve. Let's find that part of us that says, I'm going to do this anyway, and push past any fear we might have about. I mean, I see people who come and see me for the fear of success.
Yeah.
It's a very strange thing. People Marie's put her hand up. No, because they wonder what their friends will think if they succeed at this. What if I lose 3 stone and I look and feel great? What will my friends think? Will they treat me differently? What if I succeed at my career and I'm earning good money and I'm living differently? What will my friends think? And it kind of, that sometimes is a block for people. I feel that we should all just be saying, my attitude is this, and it's pretty harsh, but people are either on my side or they're not. They're either with me or they're not with me. And if they're not with me, then go and do the other thing. Because we have to surround ourselves with people, and it's hard. It's hard because sometimes in the matrix of our life, marriage, relationships, kids, family. It's not easy to say, okay, right, you know, you're not on my side, you're gone. It's not always easy to do that, but to live our own lives within that matrix, we can still do it. And we've just got to find that kind of strength within us to say, whatever happens around me, I'm on this quest and nothing's going to deflect me from it. I'm going to say it's quite difficult. I don't think it is. I think it's a decision to do it. It's a decision to say, I'm worth doing this for, and I'm going to do it. I want my body to be a certain way. I want to feel good about myself. I want to earn the money I want to earn. I want to have the life that I want. And no matter what anyone else says, that's the question. Are you on my side? Are you with me on this? Are you taking me toward or away from where I'm going? That's a question I ask when I go to eat. Is this food I'm going to put in my mouth taking me away or toward my physical goal? And it's a simple question. It's the same with people around you. And it's not always easy. But you have to either build up a resistance to it and go, you can have your opinions, but I'm on this quest. I'm going to eat these foods. I'm going to do this exercise. I'm going to learn these things. I'm going to listen to these things because that's going to take me to where I want to go. I know I've got some heroes here. I know because I've spoken to you individually. And I know some of you over these last few months have stepped out of your comfort zone and you're still here. So you're not dead. But yeah, you might have thought about that for years before you did it. And then when you do it, you think, I wish I'd done it years ago. Doreen, no more steps back. It might be a little waver every now and again, a little hobble back. But, you know, you've got to keep moving forward, whatever. So why, apart from COVID then, Doreen, what else do you think is stopping you or not letting you continue to move forward?
I don't know, you know, I've had like, you know, session after session, and so it works for a while, and then I just think, well, what's the use? Or, you know.
So do you think that's I mean, it's hard to believe, but do you think that's a self-worth thing?
Yeah, probably. But yeah, you know, I know how it works, and but it's like nothing's really working for me, you know.
What do you want ultimately? Do you share?
Everything. No. You know, just I want my kids to be happy, and they're not, you know, in this situation. And well, that's the worst thing that makes me feel bad, you know.
About the kids.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I've got an 18-year-old son.
Yeah.
I understand it's tough, but you know, you can. What I try and do is be kind of the best I can be in this situation. That's what I try and do, because there's nothing else. Whatever's going on in their lives, how old are your kids, by the way?
I have a 19-year-old daughter, and well, she basically lives with me all the time. Well, last year she decided that she didn't want to see her dad anymore, and I'm fine with that, you know, that she's with me all the time. It's just that there's never like a break or something, you know. And well, right now she's having a party in the conservatory. You know, she can't see anybody, and she dropped out of school because she just couldn't handle it from her bedroom. And but she's working like almost full time, and you know, she's feeling better finally since a few months. My son, he's 13, and So he started high school basically this last school year. And so he's hardly been to school. It's getting back now, but all he does is like gaming, and every now and then he has a friend over or he has a sleepover. But you know, he's like wasting away behind his computer, you know. And every now and then he goes to his dad, and he comes back, and then he's like completely different. And yeah, so we fight because, well, not fight. I just try and make an adjustment for him. So, like, you know, that
my oldest son, he's 50 this year, and you know Anthony. I think he's 47. I think, in fact, he's 47 on Sunday. Yeah, pretty sure he is. But anyway, when they were kids, I mean, talking about 13, 14, 15, or whatever it was.
Sorry, hang on, because Diana wants to get in.
Oh, I'll let him in.
She was just in the chat. She's about to give up.
I'll let him in. Yeah, when they were young, you know, that, because I've got two young boys as well, way younger. They're 18 and 20. But I had a business, and this woman came in and she was talking about her son, who was a banker in Saudi Arabia, and he's 26 years old. She's obviously really proud of him.
Thank you.
Right?
5 to 9. Since 5 to 9, I've been trying to get in. Sorry to interrupt, Freddie.
All right, okay. But as I said, and you know, she was really proud of this guy. Her son was 26, and I said to her, because Anthony was about 14 and his brother was 15, 16. I said, it must be nice. I said, I've got these two boys, and they're like driving me nuts, and they were. And she said something which is absolutely true. She said, all you can do for your kids is love them, teach them what you think's right and wrong, let them know you were there for them, and at 14, this is a scary thought, Doreen, at 14, go like that. Cross your fingers and hope they get through 21, 22 without too much damage.
Yeah.
It is a minefield out there. My younger boys have stepped on some massive minefields already. You know, and so it is just the way it is. But we have to stay our own path, because they're watching. That's what you got. That's the thing. You have to say, okay, I'm going to use this emotion to drive me to where I want to be physically, where I want to be in my emotional life. And it's not easy. Trust me. We'll have a conversation one day. I'll tell you about my boys, and they make your kids look like angels. Seriously, my young boys. You know, they've done all kinds of stuff. You know, and seriously, I mean, we've had armed police in my house at 4 o'clock in the morning. Seriously, I've had all that. You know, it's not. It's. You know, people look at me and think, oh, his life's sweet. Trust me, I've been there. But we have to keep strong. We have to keep saying, right, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm there for my kids. Of all the things, people say, what would you like on your gravestone? And there's nothing much on my gravestone, but if I had to have something, it would be this: he was a reasonable dad. Do me. I don't care about anything else. But we can do our best, Doreen. But I'm on it with you. No, and I'm saying it to all of you. You know, I know you might think, well, I'm busy. But if you ever need to contact me privately and just ask me a question, and if I can help you, I'm going to help you. And that's all I can say to you. But let's think about where you want to be, because my attitude is, my son who's 18, he's watching me. I still believe he's watching me. And so I have to try and live my life. Trust me, I'm a man, so I mess up. I've made some massive mess ups in my life, and that goes along with being a man. But I strive to be the best I can be. I try and be kind, and I try and that's it really. I try and be kind. I try and do my best. but it doesn't always happen. But that's all we can do. So tonight is about finding the hero within ourselves, or the heroine within ourselves, and just being everything we can do. Look at the things you've achieved in your life tonight, the things where you've had to dig deep and then come out the other side, maybe with a few scars, but you get through it. And like I was saying to you about this COVID situation, it is hard. And it's scary, isn't it, seeing your kids on games? I know other people in this group have got the same fear and anxiety about kids and gaming. It's how do you stop it? It's almost impossible. And that's like the next pandemic. People who are caught up in games online. So it's easy to do. So I know you're worried, and I know but I use my emotion now to get me to where I want to go. I use it. If I'm feeling frustrated or upset or angry or sad, like I said to all of you, you need to have at least 4 self-suggestions for where you want to be. Physical goal, career goal, financial goal, personal goal, spiritual goal, maybe. And when you feel that frustration rising, when your kids are winding you up, or your partner's not as kind as they can be to you, you need to be aiming those suggestions at yourself, and you find yourself moving towards it. So that's the goal tonight. Just finding that hero within yourself, keep, this is not a straight path. It's not. We fall off every now and again. We hit a rock, we hit blocks, we hit stones, all those kind of things. We hit a bit of Lego we step on, or whatever it might be. Sometimes it's painful. We hit those things on this path, but we just have to go, okay, I'm going to keep moving. I always think about creating our life, especially physical goals. In my mind, I have this picture. It's like an icy slope. At the top of that icy slope, there's a big brass hook, and on our jacket, there's a kind of ring, and we're moving up. And if we stop, the moment we stop, we start sliding back. So you have to keep, even if it's inching forward, we have to keep inching forward, because then when we reach that goal, we can hook on, and it's kind of easy to stay there. But all the time we're moving, we're getting to where we want to go, but it's not straight. And every now and again we slip back. I'll tell you a funny story, talking about slipping back on an icy slope. I've only ever been skiing once, right? And I was single, and I was with a couple of my mates. And I don't know if you've ever been skiing, but those chairlifts come around, and you kind of hook on, and then you go up this slope up to the top. And I'm telling you this because I was single at the time. I keep saying that so you know where I'm at. But of all the moments, sure enough, there's the most incredible, beautiful woman stood next to me. So now I've got like 2 minutes to the top of this slope to get this girl's number, find out what hotel she's in, and arrange to meet her. Right. So on this, and it's my first time skiing. If you've ever done this, so it's not like you're not sitting in a chair. You've got your skis in the kind of rut, and you've got the thing that's just pulling you up the slope. So anyway, I'm doing my best Freddie chat up, and I just got to the point where she was going to tell me what hotel she was in, and I could see someone had dropped a brown paper bag in my tracks, right? So when my skis, and I'm thinking, we talk about the negative command. I'm thinking, no, don't fall off. Don't fall off. Don't hit the bag. Don't fall off this thing. And just as she was about to tell me her phone number and where she was staying, I hit this bag, right? So I came out of this chair and I was sliding backwards down this hill. When she was disappearing into the distance. I never saw her again. But anyway, I don't know what came up, that memory came up when we were talking about slippery slope. But anyway, things are never straightforward. Think about where you want to be tonight. Get focused. Understand your worth doing it for. Look on it as a bit of respite from everything else. Any limitations you have, any things that are going on in your life that like you think this is the big thing. let's put it, I'm going to run the arrow technique tonight. And so we're going to run it and put every limitation, every hurt, pain, sadness, any of those things in the target. We're going to eliminate that, and then we're going to find that strength within you. Okay? And let's get into this tonight. Look on it as timeout, as I said, and just go with it. I'll wait for Nolene. I don't know if she's gone or she's coming back, but I'm sure it'll be okay.
Hey, thank you. Oh, she's muted now, so maybe some others.
All right.
I'm here.
You're there. Okay. Right. Fine. Okay. Can see you waving in the dark. And all right. Okay. I'm just going to let Sarah in because she looks like she's there. But okay. Right. So look, you know how to do this. Get yourselves comfortable. Hi, Sarah. Get yourselves comfortable. That's right. Understand that for these next few minutes, you're all that matters to me. You know, I'm chuffed that you're here and you're showing up and making the effort every week to move to where you want to be. So just when you're ready to do this, Eileen's already disappeared somewhere. Okay, when you're ready to do this, just say quickly hello to Ron. You all right, Ron?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Okay. So get yourself comfortable and just when you're ready to do this, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, allow your eyes to close. Only as quickly as you're ready to discover that hero within you. That's right. Just for a moment, focus on your body. If you can sense any tension anywhere, let it go. Start at the very top of your head. And imagine having your scalp massaged. Maybe having your hair washed. And your head's being massaged. And let your scalp relax. That's right. And let that feeling spread down to those muscles around your eyes. Let your forehead relax. Your eyes relax. Let all that tension go, just for a while. Nobody wants anything. No one expects anything. And there is nothing for you to do but to relax. Let that feeling spread into your jaw. Let all that tension out of your jaw. Just for a while. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to speak. You can just relax your jaw. Let all that tension go. And relax your face. Let all that tension out of your face. Let your face relax. Let your lips relax. And just notice how when you let your lips relax, how your body starts to relax even more. Let your tongue relax in your mouth just for a while. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to speak. You can just let your tongue relax. Let that feeling spread into your throat, into the muscles of your neck. Let your neck relax. All those years of holding your head up, just let those muscles relax for once. Imagine having your neck massaged, imagine having your shoulders massaged. All of that stress and tension disappearing from your shoulders. Let that wonderful feeling spread down into your arms, into your biceps and triceps, your forearms, your wrists, your hands, your fingers relaxing. And as you let your arms relax completely, you may become aware of certain sensations. You may even become aware of your pulse, maybe in a finger, or in your wrist, or in your throat. As you relax even more, the muscles in your back, stomach, and chest. Just for a moment, focus on your breathing. Imagine you're breathing in calm and you're breathing out tension. You're breathing in confidence and you're breathing out doubt. Let that calm feeling spread down into the muscles of your stomach. Let your stomach relax. Your hips, your legs, relaxing completely. Your calves, ankles, feet and toes. Every muscle, nerve and fiber relaxed. It's like a handful of rubber bands thrown on that chair, loose and relaxed. Nothing bothers you, nothing affects you, nothing disturbs you. Because with the eyes closed, you can continue to relax. Although at times you may be more aware of some things than you were before. The sounds in the room, the sound of my voice, the comfort of the chair, the sounds outside the room, certain sensations, the beating of your heart, and the thoughts and images that drift into the mind automatically. For a moment, think about the people you love, people that love you, friends, family. Think about those people now. Feel that love they feel for you, you feel for them. That reminds you of your real worth, your real value, and just how loved you are. And as you feel that love, as you see those faces, every negative, limiting belief that you or anyone else ever placed on you that's ever held you back is wiped from your mind. Imagine that's happening automatically. Because with the eyes closed, it becomes easier to become more and more aware of a variety of things that otherwise may go overlooked or ignored. Thoughts, feelings, sensations, the alteration of awareness as the mind continues that gradual letting go. That's right. Letting go even of the effort it takes to be aware of exactly where the arms are positioned, or the hands or fingers. Even the effort it takes to be aware of which leg seems to relax more quickly or completely than the other may seem to be too much effort to bother making. But it takes time to experience that letting go. Your own time in your own way. As you continue to learn even more than before about your abilities, your capacities to learn as you relax. And the mind begins to drift down toward a place of quietness, a place of peaceful inner awareness. A place that almost seems to give off signals that directs awareness down toward it, into it, more and more comfortably, more and more effortlessly, more and more completely and deeply than before. Where even the effort it takes to be aware of the sound of my voice or the meaning of my words may almost seem to be too much effort to bother making. It's so much easier simply to relax and enjoy that letting go, allowing events to occur in your own time, in your own way, are drifting down, deeper, deeper, deeper down. 10, 20, 100 times deeper now. Imagine that's happening automatically. And imagine there's nothing you can do about that. Every word I say is going to take you even deeper into that feeling. Remembering those experiences of hypnosis you've had with me before. How it's felt to sit and listen to my voice speaking to you. And remembering the words and the sounds and how it felt as you drifted into that incredible space. Deeper, deeper, deeper down. And as you drift even deeper, I'm going to count down from 10. And every number down, your body is going to go twice as deep into that state of bliss. But at the same time as counting down from 10, I'll be counting up from 1. And with every number up, your mind becomes stronger, clearer, and more focused on how you want to create your life. And at some point, as I'm counting, your mind, the essence of who you are, will separate from your body for a while. And it will be the most incredible feeling of liberation. Every number down, your body enters a state of total bliss. Every number up, your mind becomes stronger and clearer. 10. Body relaxing completely now, like you've had a general anesthesia. That's right. Every muscle, nerve and fiber relaxed even more. 1. The mind is clearer and stronger than it's ever been before. You know exactly how you want to live. 9. Deeper, deeper, deeper down into that feeling now. Every word I say just doubles that feeling of bliss. 2. Every negative thought that you or anyone else ever placed on you that has ever held you back is being washed from your mind. Imagine your mind being washed through with clear spring water, like a tsunami washing through your mind. Every negative thought being washed out of your mind. 8. Going deeper, deeper, deeper down into that feeling now. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you'll go. 10, 20, 100 times deeper. 3. Every limiting belief that has ever held you back, every irrational fear that has ever held you back is being swept from your mind. A new understanding, it was never real. It was only ever imagination. And that's being washed from your mind. 7. Going deeper, deeper, deeper down into that state of hypnosis. Even deeper than before. 4. The mind begins to separate from the body. 6. Going deeper, deeper, deeper down into that place of bliss. Just when you think you've reached the ultimate space of bliss, my voice is going to take you 10 times deeper. 5. The mind separates from the body completely, drifts without boundaries, without borders, without limits. See yourself out there, living that life that you want, feeling great, fit and well, living that life you want fearlessly. See it and notice the way you move. Notice the way you breathe. That's right, see it. You've created that body, you've created the health, you've created the happiness, the life that you want, and you are living it. See it in your mind. Just see how incredible you are. Now step into that body and feel into it. Feel into it and ask this question: how much fun is this? How much fun can I make this? How important is it for me to create that life? Understanding there's only this life, there is no more. There may be many, but this is the only one we're sure of. Feel into it and ask the question: how much fun is it? How much fun can I make it? How important is it for me? Look back to now. Notice the things that you did along the way that led to that feeling. Things you let go of, the things you learned, the things that you took. Think about it. See it clearly. Because now you know how good you're going to feel when you create that life and that body. There's not a force on this planet. It's not a person on this planet that's going to stop you from doing it. You can still love. You can still be in the matrix of your life and still create the life you want. Because you deserve it. It's your right. It's your birthright. And you can do it within the matrix of your life, within the family, within the relationships, within your career. You will find a way through it. See it clear in your mind. The mind drifts without boundaries, without borders. 5. The body just drifts through time and space. That's right. That understanding, you are not your body. You are not your name. You are not even your thoughts. Whatever you think you are miles, miles more than that. You are incredible. You are the most incredible creation in this known universe. You are incredible. You are love. You are loved. You are loving. That is your birthright. And feel it now. Feel your heart expanding. Feel that feeling, that understanding of your worth and your value right now. Know you are worth doing this for. You are worthy of looking after. You are worthy of loving. And as I continue to count down from 5, that feeling of bliss, it's going to double with each number. 4, going deeper, deeper, deeper down. 3, just dropping into that space. 2, 1, feel that feeling of bliss rising towards you. 0, and now you're in that space, just you and the sound of my voice. Nothing else matters for a while. Everything I say now is your reality. Every suggestion I give you, your mind and body will act upon. So as you drift in that space, you can use your unconscious mind as a resource you can learn from. Really have an experience, one that's satisfactory to you. Your mind is like a warehouse of everything that you've ever experienced in your life, good and bad. It's like a vast warehouse of experiences, decisions you've made, things you've done are in that warehouse. And I'd like your unconscious mind to search and find moments in your life when you've had to dig really deep to achieve something or overcome something, and then you did it. And you're going to see those times in your life. That's right. And understanding you already have the strength, you're already a whole being. You don't need to be anything more. You're already the most incredible creation. As those memories rise up, times when you've had to dig really deep, times when you've been hurt and then you've had to overcome it, times when you felt almost destroyed and then you grew through it. Think of those times now. Let that remind you of just how incredible you are. Times when you thought your heart would break and then it didn't. Times when you thought you couldn't live past it and then you did. Think of those times now. And I want you to search for that hero in you, the heroine within you that can do those things. And you know you can get through anything. You know you will. You know you have. And find that moment now. That's who you really are. You are super strong. You are super fearless. You are incredible. Feel that feeling of courage now. It's easy to be fearless when there's nothing to fear. It's easy to be strong when you don't need your strength. But it's in those moments when you feel that fear and you get through it and you grow. Times when your heart may have just been broken and you think that's the end of your life, and then you recovered. Because you are an incredible human being. You are resilient. There is nothing you cannot overcome. There is nothing you cannot live through. You have all the resources you need. You have all the love you need. You have all the strength you need. And when you doubt yourself, you will remember those moments when you made a stand or you made a change that changed your life, that changed the path of your life. And you can find that strength within the matrix of your life right now. You are incredible. Go with your unconscious often as you need to know that you can and you will achieve the life you want. You will create the body, the health, and the happiness you want, because it's for you to do. Make a decision now. Make that decision now. Find that strength right now. Put it into your heart. See yourself out there, creating that life. Even if you have to take one step forward and half a step back. Even if you hit those rocks on that path, even if you come against that block and you have to go around it, even at times that slope is higher than you think, even the hill is faster or higher than you think you can go. Because you can do it. You will do it. See it now, feel it now. I want your unconscious mind, that incredible unconscious mind, to make those changes now. That will allow you the freedom. Make that decision now. To be well, to be happy, to have that life you want. And let no one or nothing deflect you from that path. And you can do that within the matrix of your life, within the situation you have in your relationships, your family, your job, your career. You can find a path through it all. To be a part of and apart from this whole world. Go with your unconscious often as you need to know that you can and you will achieve that life you want. You have all the resources you need, all the strength you need, all the understanding and knowledge you need to create the body you want, to create the happiness you want, to create the life you want. And now all you need to do is allow yourself to do it in the right way for you. Do it now. Start now. There is no tomorrow. There is only this moment. This is where you start. Go with your unconscious often as you need to know that you can and you will create that life. Just be as kind to yourself as the people you are helping. For a moment, think about the people whose lives you've helped to change for the better with your words, with your kindness, your love. And from today, just be as kind to yourself as you are to others. Want for yourself what you want for your clients, your patients, your friends, your family. And know it's okay to want that. Go over your unconscious often as you need to know you can and you will. Start right now, make a decision right now, stick with that decision. You're not your past. It starts right now. There is only this moment. Go with your unconscious often as you need to know that you're free. Free of every limitation, free of every negative limiting belief that was ever forced on you. Only when the unconscious mind knows and has made those changes for you. Because once you've seen something, it can't be unseen. You know you are. You know you are worth it. You know you have the strength. And you can ignore it, but you can't deny it anymore. In a moment, I'm going to count to 10. And the suggestions you're giving yourself now, the decisions you're making now, will change the course of your life in this moment. On 8, your eyes will open. And you'll feel that steely determination in your heart and your body. You know you have the strength to do this. And on 10, that feeling of strength, that fearlessness in achieving your life is going to grow stronger day by day. There are no more excuses, because that's all they ever were. And you're better than that. You're far, far better than that. You are far, far more than you ever believed you were. So get ready as I count to 10. On 8, your eyes will open. You will feel incredible. And on 10, a new understanding is going to grow stronger day by day. 1, feeling absolutely wonderful. 2, to achieve the things you want to achieve, create the life you want. From today, if you ever doubt yourself in any way, it will be as if I am standing right beside you with my arm around your shoulder, whispering in your ear, you can do this. You are incredible. You know I believe it. You know it's true. 3, a feeling of freedom from every limiting belief that was ever placed on you. 4, feel the force of that strength and fearlessness that you've always had. Feel it now. 5, feeling incredibly alive. You are incredible. 6, 7, 8, eyes opening, feeling absolutely incredible now. 9, 10. Excellent. Think about where you want to be. In any 2-year period of anyone's life, you can completely change your life. In any 2-year period. But we have to want it. We have to have a goal. Even if you can change that goal, but we have to have one. Otherwise, we're like a boat without a rudder. We're just going round and round in circles. You can take a pile of straw, dry straw, and you can take a magnifying glass, a powerful magnifying glass, on the hottest day of the year, and you can put that magnifying glass over that straw. And if you keep moving it, nothing's going to happen. But the moment you keep that magnifying glass still and you focus the power of the sun through that magnifying glass, boom, you are going to get a fire. But if you keep moving it, nothing happens. The moment you focus your mind on one thing and say, this I want. That's all you have to do. Say, this I want. You can ask your unconscious mind. That's what I do. I say, I want my unconscious mind to make this happen for me. I don't say it out loud, otherwise you get arrested. But I run it in my head all the time. I want my unconscious mind to make this happen for me. And then do it. Say, this is what I'm going to do today. And then do it. And it doesn't have to be a great deal. You know, I say, you know, I've got a chin-up bar, so I'm going to do, every time I walk past that chin-up bar, I'm going to do 10 chin-ups and leg raises. It takes about less than 2 minutes. And it's done. And I'm so chuffed when I've done it. And every time I walk past it, I'm so, right, I'm going to do X amount of them a day. I don't have to do anything else. I don't have to do anything else for me to get my body where I want it to go. And then I eat properly. And I take the time out to cook myself some breakfast rather than just get a packet of cereal and eat cereal because it's easy to do. I cook myself some food so I know what I want in it, and it's not sugar. And I don't drink sugar and I don't eat sugar. I've made a decision not to do it. It's not complex. It's not difficult to do. If I want my body to be where I want to be, and I'm 69. Well, we're not May yet, are we? But in June, I'm 69, and I'm not holding any limits on where my body's going to be. Excuse my French, but fuck it. I know where I want to be, and that's, you know, people might think I'm mad. So I've said to you before, I don't even have grandchildren. I've got grand adults. You know, but I don't care because I know I want to feel. I give myself little tasks and I work toward it. And I don't, honestly, I haven't been to the gym for years, maybe 15 years. I haven't been to the gym. I don't need to go to the gym. You can use the things around you to get where you want to go. But you lose ounces in the gym and you lose pounds in the kitchen. And that is the truth. So it's about what we put in our mouth. And you don't have to diet. I eat wonderful food. I just don't eat sugar if I can help it. But that's not to say I don't ever eat it. But during, in general, I don't. But if I was out with Diana and she gave me a cup of tea and a big cake, I'd probably eat it. I probably would. I'm not going to say no, I can't eat it. I'm not like a maniac about it. But in general, I just try and live my life in that kind of way. So it's not complex, and we can do it. And it's not going to take you long. I mean, I don't think most of you look like you need to lose a lot of weight. And I think a lot of you are already achieving what you want to achieve. But we know what we're doing wrong. And we know when it's an excuse. We know those things in our minds. And as I've said to you before, when we come against a block like that, and we say, I can't do this, your next question has to be, when did I make that decision? How old was I? Where was I? Who was I with? Was it even my decision? And the moment you ask that question, you will go there. You will go there and you look at it again from where you are now, from the evolved person you are now, and say, okay, is that any longer viable? If not, I'll delete that decision, make a new decision. And I know it's complex. As I said to you, I've got two young sons, and it's been an absolute nightmare. And it's easy. It's very easy. I know some of you are mothers, some of you are fathers. And if you've had teenage kids, maybe you've had the perfect one, but I definitely haven't had one yet. But we can really let that affect us. Or we can say, okay, well, I'm going to do my utmost for my child, but at the same time, I have a life. I owe myself a life, and keep living it. Doesn't mean, while that's going on, I can still, you're going to come through this, Doreen. You are. And how do you want to feel when you come through it? How do you want to look when you come through it? You're only a few years away from doing that. Say, okay, that's how I want to look. And that's how I want to feel. And then just do it.
Thank you very much.
But, I want it for you. And as I said to all of you, and I mean it, if there's any questions you need to ask me, if there's anything I can help you with, and just, private message me, and then we can have that conversation. And if I can help you, I will. And I mean
Thank you.
Right. So look, have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy yourself as much as you can, and
yes,
stay focused on where you want to be, and know that you are worth doing it for more than anything else. No matter what's going on around you, say, you have a right to be happy. You have a right to be well, and you have a right to make that happen for yourself. I'll see what happens. Anyway, have a beautiful weekend, and I'll speak to you all soon.
Good weekend.
Thank you.
Good weekend, everyone.
Bye all. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.